Hey Flip family, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on what I do to get ready for a concert. So I have this little blemish here because I was using the wrong cleanser on my face and it broke me out, and that's what's left. So we're going to try to hide that today. So first I'm going to start off with this Cetaphil moisturizing lotion that I put on my face every day. It's for sensitive and dry skin. I have both dry and oily skin, so I'm just going to take and rub this all over my skin before I put on any kind of makeup at all. Okay, so now I'm going to let that dry a little bit before adding any of the makeup, and any extra that I have, I just kind of rubbed it in my hands. So I am getting out now my Naked Heated by Urban Decay. Is my number one favorite palette to use during concerts, and all-time use. It's great and it's so easy to do. And then I'm also pulling out a Fresh Clean Beauty Blender. I like to use those frequently and make sure that they're nice and clean so I don't have any more breakouts than what I have. So I'm checking to see if everything's dry and it's looking good. So we are going to take now and start with the basic foundation. So I use this CoverGirl True Blend Matte May in the number L20. It's very nice and it goes on great. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to put a couple of little dots just basically on my beauty blender. And then we are going to take that and with the dots, and we're just going to start going all over my face, making little patches everywhere. And I'm highlighting and being sure that I get those little blemishes that I got going on. So we're now just rubbing in gently the foundation that I got. Move my hair out of the way. So we're just going to rub that in. I just kind of go all over my face with that. Be sure and get in all the little corners and under my eyes and everything. So I put this foundation on and I realized it's not really covering that blemish spot. So I'm going to go ahead and add something else to it. So I have this CoverGirl concealer, and I am going to take and I'm looking to see what this is in the color Light. And I'm going to take this little stick here and go ahead and dab that little blemish there and a couple little other ones that I don't want seen. So we've dabbed those on. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender again and just dab those on there like that. And it kind of has a different little cast shade to it, but once we put the rest of the makeup on, you won't be able to see it. So I like how this is covering up so far, and it looks really good. So we're going to move on. Next, I am grabbing this CoverGirl Clean Matte in the color Light Buff, and it is a pressed powder. So I'm going to take that and there we go. And I'm going to rub that around, and I'm going to take and put that all over my face as well. And this kind of just sets everything in, and if I've missed any places, this will cover it as well. Move that hair out of the way. So we're just going to put that all over my face. Just kind of just go all over. And it's looking good. So we have done that. And I'm just really highlighting again the blemishes, because I really don't want those seen for performance wise. So I'm satisfied with that, and I think it looks good. So we're going to move on to the next step, which is a translucent powder. And this powder is by Merle Norman, and it is just simply a translucent powder. And so we're going to take that, and it comes with a sponge. So I'm going to take the sponge and just kind of loosely put it all over my face and just kind of rub it in. So we're doing that now. I didn't really like the way that it was looking, so I decided to grab a big fluffy brush. This is the Maw, I think how you say it, big fluffy brush. I just took and rubbed that around and got some of that translucent powder on there and just kind of went around my face to give it a more flawless look. And again, really highlighting those areas that are little blemishes. And it's looking good. So I am satisfied, so I put that up. Okay, next we're going to take this Royal Norman brand, and it is the Teak Wood, and it is blush. Now, I'm not very good at applying blush, but we're going to try it. So I just gently take this and put it on my cheekbones. And I was afraid I was getting a little too dark, but it looks pretty good here. So we're just highlighting that on my cheekbones to give me a little bit of color so I don't look so washed out. Okay, after that, I am looking for something particular because I moved all my stuff. I am using this Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion for my eyelids to set my eyeshadow on, and it just basically goes on my eyelids. It feels really weird. It feels slimy, but we're going to use that first, and we're going to put that on there on both eyes, and then we are still putting it on both eyes. There we go. And I am just going to take my pinky finger and just rub that in gently on both eyes, or eyelids, excuse me. Just like that. Simple, easy. So from there, we are going to take, and I am going to put on eyeliner. I was trying to find my eyeliner because I moved it, and there it is. Okay, so this is the CoverGirl Ink It eyeliner, and it is in the shade Black Ink. And so I am going to just take that, and I'm going to start underneath my eyes and do my simple line of eyeshadow. I don't really do anything too fancy with my eyeliner. Don't really do a cat wing or any kind of wing eye. I just do a simple line, and here I had to go over it a couple of times because it was kind of slippery from the primer potion. So we're going to take and do that. There's one eye done. Looks pretty good. And then we're going to take and do the other eye now. And I had to roll it up because it was getting down a little bit. And we're going to do the top lid now. Again, I like to go over there, and I think that looks good. There's a little bit that we can touch up later, but we'll do that here in a little bit. So anyway, now I'm going to take my Naked Heated palette by Urban Decay, and I'm going to open it, and I'm trying to decide what color I want, and I'm going to use this color called Scorched. I think it's a really pretty reddish brown color, so I'm going to take that and get a simple makeup brush, and we're going to take and just kind of put that in there, and then I'm blowing off any excess and just putting that on the lid of my eye, just going back and forth. And if I need more, I will go back in there and do it. And we're putting it back on my other eye. And I see where like there were some spots that needed to be filled in some more, so I'm taking and filling those in as I go. But I really like this color. I think it looks great. So that's what we're doing for the eyes. Then I'm going to take another brush, and I'm using a simple kind of a white color, and I'm going to take that color and I am going to put it on the top of my lids just to add that little extra pop of color. And it's kind of blending in with the eyeshadow that I have, but it's okay. I like how it looks doing it that way. Just basically putting that in like that. Looks good. Okay, so we are done with eyeshadow wise, so we're going to put that away. Now it's time to move on to mascara. So I use the Almay Benefit Mascara, and I believe it is waterproof and is very black. And I just do the top of my lashes. I never worry about the bottom of my lashes because they're so small you can't really see them. So I'm just applying mascara to the top of my lashes and just making sure it looks good. So we're done with that. Now to finish all this off, I noticed I had a little bit of runs here and there, so I'm just basically taking a little makeup Q-tip and just going gently underneath my eye to catch any of those runs that I may have had, or any of the eyeliner that got on my skin instead of the under the eyes. And so just these little Q-tips are so handy and I love using them. And then I realized I made kind of like a wing style on this side of the eye, and it was kind of running, so I just took a small cotton and just kind of dabbed that off, and it came right off, no problem. Okay, from there we are going to use this Urban Decay De-Slick Makeup Setting Spray, and I'm going to shake it really good, and it is oil free and it's guaranteed your makeup will not run or anything. So I just kind of gently spray that all over and let that dry, and it soaks in very nicely. And I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, okay, I'm saying it's good. So anyway, we're just letting that in, and to finish it off, I don't really do a whole lot with my lips because I don't want any kind of lipstick or anything getting on my foot during the concert. So I'll just take a basic chapstick and just put it on my lips to hydrate my lips. I really like Burt's Bees because it's got this mentholy peppermint flavor, and it's really nice for tired lips. So I'll just put that on, and now I'm going to clean off my glasses, make sure that I got all the dirt or any makeup that I may have gotten on them during this process, and make sure that everything is off of them so I can see clearly. I'm just wiping those off and putting them on, and we are done. And that is my tutorial on makeup.